From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
This one's flared out toward left. Gardner over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Torres is up with it on to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, number 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Late that time for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ellsbury ranging back. He's got it. A great running play. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half. For the first.
Yankees, right fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 strike home now to Ellsbury. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Jarrod Dyson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Adam Lind. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Dyson off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Adam Lind becomes out number 2 this inning. Nolan Arenado stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
That's two poor swings from a guy that hits in the middle of the order, and is used to having base runners. You don't see that from him very often.
Got him swinging, and that coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Freddie Freeman.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High pop up. Arenado on the move. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kurt Suzuki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he got him swinging. Kurt Suzuki is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball. So coming to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Didi Gregorius.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ready now, Grover Torres. He's ready.
Torres.
Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Carrera is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter
Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Markakis on the run. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ground ball right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Here's Gerard Dyson, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And try as he might, but he... Stepping in, Ronald Ackerman. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Ackerman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate,
Third
number
baseman,
17. He stands
17.
in for the first time in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Sanchez finds it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Riding in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. That's lifted the other way out to left. Carrera's there, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Adam Lind. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And able to lay off the fastball away here, 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. 3-1, here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Count is ball, 3-2.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Settling in now, Grover Torres. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Gardner has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. A called strike over the outside corner. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
First baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swings through the slider there.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got a
swing and a miss. That retired. Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Designated hitter, number 74.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. At the plate, Brett Gardner, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Markakis is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Lays off 1-0. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Kurt Suzuki. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Kurt Suzuki.
First delivery to him on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready on 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 1-2. And that is swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Ezekiel Carrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Ronald Ackerman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Striding in, Gerard Dyson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Adam Lind, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Lined into left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hit hard. Foul. The 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didi Gregorius. is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, striding in once again, number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 17.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Too high. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play. Ready for another chance? Nick Markakis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Line towards center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then stepping in and ready for another shot, Grover Torres. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Grover Torres.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Bounced weakly near the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. So digging in now, Ronald Torres. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Line hard into left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3, you still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Sanchez is on his way home, and the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Lifted the other way out to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that digging in once again, number 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman, number 1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting
at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Freeman rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. So striding forward now, Ezekiel Carrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Jonathan Holder comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 65, Jonathan Holder.
First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. For Suzuki, that's his first double on the year. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Designated hitter.
Into the box now, Ronald Ackerman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Center fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
First baseman number 26.
Here's Adam Lind. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Baseman, Nolan
Into the windup
Arenado.
and the pitch to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Now at the plate, number 17.
Leading off
It's
for
been
Atlanta,
an 0 for 2 effort
third
for him
baseman,
to this point.
Number 17.
Dylan
Your attention,
Betances
please.
has been summoned
Ladies
from the
and
bullpen
gentlemen,
as he'll do
now
so to
pitching
start
for
the 8th.
Yankees, number 68, Dylan Betances.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
Number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Had to protect on 1-2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
Center fielder.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Gardner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Digging in. Didi Gregorius. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting. The Australian-born Peter Moylan. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Carrera going back. He's there and records the first out. Stepping into the box, Grover Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ronald Torres is the next to bat. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Now batting. Gary Sanchez. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. Chad Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. So 1-1 now to Markakis. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Dyson on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Chapman is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 1-2. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman, his 3rd. The loss goes to Mike Foltynewicz. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.